another perfect thing to do on a cold winter afternoon is wander around a museum for a while. And Chicago is pretty blessed in that department. TripAdvisor just called our Art Institute of Chicago the best museum in the world.
Yep.
And I couldn't agree more. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's a treasure in the city. It's sort of a place where I grew up going. My dad was an artist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was pretty good. And I remember I probably was 5 or 6, and he took me, just the two of us, and we wandered through the museum. And I remember him taking me into the gallery where Seurat's Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte
Yep.
was hanging. And we stood at the back of the room looking at this painting, and then he took me up and right up face to face with it and pointed out the fact that it was all just dots of color that my eyes were blending. So I have that whole visceral kind of experience every time I go back into a museum. I have to see that particular painting. But the French Impressionist collection is, I think, the best outside of Paris. Great European collection, and of course, the new modern wing is incredible.
Yeah, that's definitely more my style. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Art Institute. I love seeing all of those classic paintings come to life, but I also love going to the MCA. It's a little smaller. I like just kind of going through there maybe in about an hour and then going about the rest of my day, but I love that it's sometimes really funky and different, and my husband and I go there and we'll sit there and try to pick apart, well, oh, what was the artist doing, and what was this, or oh, that's not my style.
What was the artist thinking? But,
yeah, but it's fun, and you can go through even some of the smaller museums. It doesn't have to be a whole big long day,
right.
Where you buy a ticket and spend the whole day there. You can just kind of go through, learn a little bit of history, a little bit of new information, and then go see other things Chicago has to offer.
Well, every ethnicity, certainly. There's the Balzaicus Lithuanian Culture Museum, and the Mexican Fine Arts Center, the Holocaust Museum in Skokie. I mean, there's just on and on. I mean, you couldn't run out.
Yeah, I don't think people realize what a laundry list of museums we have.
Absolutely.
There's always something new to see.
And the other thing about them now that I love is, unlike the old days when you would go to the museum cafeteria and get a dry hamburger out of a machine or something, they have wonderful little restaurants in just about all of them now. I love Terzo Piano at the Art Institute. It's just amazing.
Yeah, and then at MCA also, they have Wolfgang Puck, which is great food. And then even now at the David Bowie exhibit that they've got, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, they pair a menu with the exhibit that's specifically just to go with that exhibit.
I didn't know that. That's great.
Yeah, so it's, it's definitely not, like you said, it's not something out of a vending machine.
We're lucky to be concierge in this city because there's always something you can recommend.
Oh, for sure.